what does the audience want? Well, they want to be audience. In the spirit of they want to be a part of things. I think what we all want, everyone, the museum and artists too, we want to not be alone. We don't want to be isolated. We don't want to be disconnected. So I think for me, the audience essentially is about connectivity.
There's a central work in the exhibition, your vulnerability from two perspectives.
Yeah, as if we were not vulnerable enough. So the question of vulnerability, Geraldine, is of course exciting. The truth is, if we have the courage, the stamina to lower our defensiveness and just be a little more vulnerable. Normally we deal with the world through our little ocular system, the eyes, right? And we're quite disembodied. Vulnerability, I think, has to do with getting into your body. And what happens then is, of course, you can feel yourself. You become unnumb. You unnumb yourself. That's quite an exercise. See, unnumbing yourself is allowing a much stronger sense of temporality, presence. And this means suddenly you introduce sensitivity, and that brings about relativity. Suddenly you go like, oh, what's that? Oh, wow, things are maybe not as they appear to be. And that's the vulnerable part about being disembodied, because we can suddenly feel a language. It's an embodied language, but it's I'm seeing with my body. And that's why with the polarized works, right? The polarization in principle is like, oh, it's red, now it's green, now it's blue. It's red, green, blue. So I'm doing this, I'm swinging, I'm wriggling. Just like when the first small bacteria, amoebas, went up from the ocean and became humans, essentially, right? Scion on the back with the heliotrope, they were wriggling with the sun.
Yeah.
See, now seeing with your body, that I think is actually super interesting. Now that is something, because what better experience is it when an audience leaves a museum, for instance, and they don't say, oh, I saw this, but they say, I was seen.